We're live.
Excellent. Hello there, future humans and fellow seekers. This is Naji Coach. With me I have
Jilene.
All right, so Jilene and I are still working on the MA bubble. And we're also watching the Elephant Fighter, so we're getting some new things from there. And I'm still working on the D grade. Very intense, so look for updates from that in the future. I'm not sure exactly when, a few weeks, maybe a few months, but that stuff will be rolling out, so you can expect a lot of updated stuff to do with the D grade, because I've been pushing things back as I did the A, the B, and the C grade. Things I was not quite sure about, I kept pushing back and back and back, and so D is that's the last place. So either get read there or they get thrown back into the workbench. All right, so today we have quite a few shows. Some of them, Jilene, are shows that we've been watching together, movies and whatnot, and other stuff is just things I've seen that look like they're kind of like either popular or people want them to be popular, so they're getting a good press, so there might be good media for. Cool. So maybe some things in there. Plus, I haven't looked at the numbers yet. Since I've been in the D grade, I've not looked at the numbers, but I know that when I went into this, I gotten enough samples in there that I thought I had roughly over 1,000 on everything, all the 32 gender mojos, but I know several of them have dipped under that now due to the intense purifying I'm doing. So there's a few shows I thought maybe could have some mojos I know I'll need a few more of. All right, and then also we can do some requests in there. Okay, so let's start off, Jilene, with a show. Kind of gets warmed up. Let's do the movie from last night, Spy Who Dumped Me.
All right, let's share. We'll look at the pictures and IMDb, and then we can come off of it once if we need to watch a YouTube video.
Cool.
Okay. All right. So here is the cast. And,
all right.
Let me put this back here. Okay, here we go.
Justin Theroux, Naji.
All right. Little girl. I'm not sure.
I think this is one of the ones they do it by like
alphabetical order, maybe.
Or when they showed up on the screen.
First build. Yeah.
Or no, that I always say that.
Oh,
I think sometimes they do the order of like who showed up on screen. Like he was in the first scene, I think, and then they. I think like the little girl and the vendor, that's from the scene with him.
Oh, got it.
And then it goes to them.
Got it.
And kind of like, I think it's how I do it.
From there, yeah. All right, Mila Kunis, Nijai.
Kate McKinnon, IZ.
Let's see.
Who's Victor? Yeah, kind of minor.
Yeah.
Friend in the bars. Then. Gotta do better than that. Just me or you?
This is, I can take it, Sam Huygen, G9. That's you.
Hassan Minaj, Jaini, although I think I want to take a look at it, make sure there's no chance he's a Zaini. But anyway, I'd say Nez Tower. In fact, we can take a look at him today. That'd be good. Add him.
Right, skip the TSA agent.
Yeah, Vern, she died quickly, didn't she?
Yeah, she wasn't around for very long. Spoiler alert.
Yeah,
okay.
And these kind of listings need to go past this because they didn't do it. Normally the first ones are the first build. They did goofy.
They did it that way.
Gillian Anderson, Jaini.
All right, I don't think, do we have her? Ivana Sakno, she was.
She looks familiar.
Let's see, Sakno. Tiny.
Yeah, that's what I had.
All right.
she was awesome.
Yeah.
The crazy ex-gymnast. My best friend. My best friend was about a balance beam.
Popo.
Jane Curtin, Nizai.
Paul Reiser, Nizi.
I remember him dating much.
He was,
Kind of minor. Anyone else major? Oh, this guy. I do want to take a look at him because I think he's down.
Roger.
as a shiny, but I want to make sure because he's got the thicker build that he's not Nijai.
Melamed. James Fleet.
Doesn't tend to.
I think that.
Edward Snowden. Oh, that guy, Olafson, the Finnish backpacker. We actually, I think, have him, don't we?
Bear Smash. Let's see. Yeah, Nijai.
Cool.
He was funny.
He was.
Alright.
Guess it's pretty much everyone, isn't it?
Yeah.
All right.
ISIS bartender.
Nice bartender. All right.
Alright.
Cool. You know what? Let's take a look at Olaf again, just because he always has the beard on. I want to make sure there's no chance he's a Nizai. All right, good.
Okay, Sun Minaj first.
Definitely get Ned's Tower.
Yes.
Long lines.
Long lines. Drinking in.
Lots of breaks
Yeah.
of lines. His hands, his over body language. Diffuse eyes.
Yeah.
And the reason I take a look at him again is someone I updated recently. I mentioned you yet is John Mulaney, the stand-up comedian. I believe he's Zaini, not Jaini.
Cool.
I'm wondering if there's any chance he's a similar kind of situation. He has softer lines. I'm trying to take that in. What exactly it is. You know what I mean? Like, but our cheeks actually moving.
Yeah.
Like, take here, this. That reminds me, those hands remind me more of the spider crystalline rather than Franzi.
A point there, sir.
All right, well, I'll tell you what, I don't like to overturn and make new in the same setting, so let's go ahead and just make him workbench. I think that's enough, though.
Yeah, to put him to the workbench. Or as we call it, rock bench. Milliman.
And he'd been read a long time ago, but I'm wondering when I did that update, remember that with that swap update where I got Phil Seymour Hoffman and Dane DeVito,
Yes.
and there's a couple others.
Turned over from Shiny to Nijai.
Nijai. And I'm wondering if he's in that camp.
Curve. Let's see.
He has squinty eyes. So that's one thing. Okay, that's good. There, his hands. Okay,
Yeah.
that looks more wiggle.
Wiggle Gumby.
Yeah. All right, I think it's enough to put it on the workbench then. Cool. I was wondering about that. Okay, and then for Olafson, I'm wondering if there's any chance he's a Nizai. So let's see if we see anything that makes us go,
He isn't.
Okay, cool. Okay.
That looks very cheeky. But it's broad, like it goes side
he
broad.
is cheeky, but at the same time, the upper lip, I don't know.
Keep looking.
Yeah, let's see here.
Yeah, it's very
Cheeky there.
cheeked.
Oh, here it is again. Yeah, the mouth looks like it might be lower lip.
Yeah, I think I'm.
Oh, here we go. Some without.
Lower lip seems to be standing out.
It does. All right, cool. So we keep him for now. But this brought to mind someone else that I was wondering about on the same kind of thing of it. I thought maybe they were a heavy-set Jai, but I'm wondering if they're a Ni Jai with lots of Jai in their game. Is Foggy.
Foggy from
Daredevil. Because I was really looking at his hands the other night when we were watching him. And I was like, his hands don't look very elongated. At least I didn't. None of those scenes I saw.
Elder Henson. So keep him as Ni Jai.
Yes, we should leave the.
Yeah, delete the entry here. Okay.
Because he's heavy on the Jai in his acting.
Yeah, this broad.
His broad
face. You're correct.
There we go. Look at those hands.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that looks
displayed.
Right. That's enough. That's enough workbench. But yeah, but I think it's like Philip Seymour Hoffman. They use a lot of Jai. The quick bobbly is not as immediate apparent. Right there.
Yeah, looking up. You're right.
But he's squinty and uses a lot of Jai.
Yeah.
And he's tall, but his head and his hands, which the main things you focus on.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Workbench. Yeah. Who's on in this category? We did really good well-known actor too. He played in John Adams, that miniseries we saw. As John Adams.
Oh yes.
He played in the Spider movie as Rhino.
I know what you're talking about, but I can't come up with the name.
Okay,
right now.
But that actor. Giamatti, Paul Giamatti.
Yes. All right.
Cool. Alrighty, so that takes care of Spy Who Dumped Me plus a few extras there. Let's I was thinking we kind of mix up here a little bit, maybe do some like requests and then go back to a show, request show, something like that. So there's one from Malcolm. He's doing something where he's going to do some videos, try to put things together to do like a little riff thing for experiment he's running. So he's wondering about someone in particular. Actually, you can take it off share. But there's an email.
Okay. Ivan Van Norman. Okay. Take a look here.
Hey, we're talking to Ivan Van Norman about his easy player, Dungeon Master advice. Just listen, man. If you're playing, just listen to your fellow players in the DM. It's so easy, even for people who've been doing this a long time, to kind of turn your brain off and wait until you've been spoken to, so to speak. Just listen. And because even if the pacing is slow at the moment in the game,
all right, I'm taking in his pork chops. He's got pork chop sideburns, so kind of taking that in.
Responding to your fellow players and the DM, and those are how the stories that you tell forever.
Seems more ad.
Is when
seems bobbly to me.
Bobbly, yeah, with
listening to what other players are trying to do and to what your GM is trying to create in the story.
Wondering if this is Zaini. Let's see.
That is,
I was wondering that,
give.
but I'm wondering if he's not quicker cadenced.
Right now I'm playing a Kenku cleric. I specifically like playing.
It's just the pork chop sideburns make his face look longer.
They do.
Yeah,
but I'm wondering if he's not a Nizai.
Yeah, but I think I'm seeing G as he.
G, agree. So we add serve.
Yes, add serve.
For me, it's a new way to think about how to play.
But he has quick
like, hey guys,
cadence.
you should go over there and ambush those goblins. Instead, I have to find a way to
ambush those goblins.
Ambush those goblins.
With sounds. So it could literally be like, Aha flies up to a tree and looks at the band of goblins and starts making small.
The way he moves his head, it's got a lot of bobble.
Yes, it does.
Flying arrows are going by.
The little bobble circles.
Oh yeah, let's see his hands.
A whole other level of interpretation that kind of creates camaraderie in a fun and interesting way, because Now, not only do they have to do.
They're not coming very much, but when I see the little glimpse of them, it doesn't look elongated to me.
Yeah, no.
And
There we
the
go.
Ranger, who is like my buddy.
Okay, there we go.
That's faster.
That's faster.
And more curled.
Yeah, more compact.
Streamlined if we're running into real problems.
More wiggly, less
Also, he's
brake
cleric,
lines.
so he's got a shield of shinies. So,
Okay, the guy that first came on, to introduce, he was Nizai. So maybe Nizai are big into Dungeons and Dragons, but just know I must have played a lot of with Nizai growing up because I did Moo, I did a lot of Dungeons and Dragons. I did.
Okay, Nizai.
Nizai.
You don't get good.
Ivan Van Norman. Let's see here. For those who didn't see the video, maybe we can show some images so people can.
Yeah, if he does, if he has any.
If he has any, give some context.
This guy.
Yeah, let's screen share.
So he's a little bit longer face. So had considered sub a little bit, but he has a faster cadence, and you see here quite a lot of lift.
Mm-hmm.
And if you can see his hands here and also one up there, they're more compact, less brake lines in them, and he does have a lot of knee.
Mm-hmm.
And there you see a lot of knee in the eyes. And if you see video of him, he has a natural animation. And again, less elongation, less brake lines.
Yep.
Nizai.
Nizai.
All right. Let's go back to something we're going to be watching. We haven't seen it yet, but we were looking forward to it. Is Outlaw King.
Mm. Yes. It's a movie with Chris Pine.
Mm-hmm.
That's coming out on Netflix.
Forward to it. The history people so far are all pumped up on YouTube because apparently they're like touching themselves with the historical accuracy, and they're saying the Scottish accent is quite difficult to do, but Chris Pine, touch myself, doing very well in that accent. So, and they're like, you see, some people might think he looks dorky. I heard people saying this. Like, no, you see this outfit? I know it looks cheesy. That's authentic. That is period authentic. I've heard many historians touch themselves while saying that. Okay, I'm embellishing that story a little bit, but not a lot.
Chris Pine, Gina.
All right. Steve Delane, Naiji, Stannis. Finally gets to be a king.
Mm-hmm. Do we have Rebecca Robin?
Not sure.
Let's see.
Maybe not.
Like
She does. Maybe she's new because it looks like she doesn't have a whole lot going on.
Let's see.
Photos.
Rebecca.
No.
Wait. Oh.
Robin, right?
Oh yeah, Rebecca Robin. All right. Well then, let's read her. Add her to the list.
We'll see. We need at least 2 pictures, but we'll look if it's possible. I like enthusiasm though.
Oh. Hope springs eternal.
Edward, Prince of Wales. All right. Doesn't sound well. I don't recognize the face immediately. Go ahead, search it since you're wondering. To make sure it didn't jump out at me.
That would be a little bit concerning.
Well, it would. Well, more comforting, depending which way you take this analogy.
That's true. Hal.
Hal, no.
Yeah.
Oh! Did you all cringe? Did you cringe?
I cringed for you all.
Good times. Sam Sproul. I think we have him.
Familiar.
Yeah, we have him. Nazi, I'm thinking.
Yeah, that's what it looked like. Yep. All right, Johnny.
Richard de Burgh. Johnny.
We have him. Looks like maybe like 90 image. Phillips.
Phillips. Johnny. No Johnny.
Here's Johnny. All right.
No, already. When's it coming out anyway? What's the date on that?
Let's see.
Oh, like a week away now.
Yeah.
Hot diggity.
This Friday.
I do love the internet and computers in general because I have a lot of memory issues. When I'm not doing this kind of work, my mind doesn't pay attention to a lot of things. So one thing, I kind of go off movies and so forth in events that helps me get some general structure. But other than that, I love the fact that there's just clocks everywhere and just the internet just has stuff all over the place to keep you oriented.
Mm-hmm.
Who's this guy? He doesn't look like he has anything.
I'm not sure. Let's see. Clifford?
No, I'm saying he doesn't look like he has enough for us to work with.
Maybe he has stuff in Google. Let's see. Let's check it out.
Denied. Get more famous, Clifford. It's cool to have the last name. It sounds like the first name.
He might have some stuff.
Let's do it.
Mm,
Machlachla. Gotta say it like that. Gotta get a little phlegm in it. That's when you're really doing the Celtic stuff, right?
mm.
Duncan LaCroix. He sounds familiar. Was he in the one from the books?
He is an IZ.
Outlander,
An
yeah.
Outlander.
Yep. That's also in Scotland. So that must be. Well, you're a real Scot guy. Get that LaCroix. He's a Scot. Kevin Maines.
Somebody looks familiar.
It does. No.
No.
Wow.
All right. Well,
Sounds can be deceiving, just like sights.
really.
Going this work to figure you out, man. Hope you don't die quick in the movie. Oh, Mulvey. Sounds like we should have it, right? That sounds like a name that we should have.
You do.
Nice.
I see.
That sounds right. Sir Christopher Sutton, played by Stephen Cree. There we go.
And
We'll take that action.
uh,
He's an Outlander too.
yeah.
They recycling all the Scottish actors.
They got, you got to make it count.
I didn't know there was
Got
such
these
a
resources.
Well, I know, but I didn't realize the resource.
prime.
I didn't realize the resource pool was so small.
So, maybe those are the heavy hitters.
We have him. I know his IZ.
Those are the heavy hitters.
James Cosmo. I want to take a look at him.
He's a Z9.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Nice. Good instincts. All right, let's do it.
Okay. Start off with Rebecca Robin.
First, does she even have enough pictures to work with?
Let's see. Actress. Wait.
You saw me.
I was like, you're about to Nix, but that seems like a pretty common name. So let's see if that. Nope. Unfortunately.
She's going to get more famous.
I mean, there are two pictures, but that's it.
No, that's enough.
That's
There
enough.
are in fact two different expressions.
There are, in fact, two
Smiley and
different
neutral. It's doable.
expressions. It's doable.
She looks in his eye.
Yeah, he's on. All right. Really, how?
She's like, that's a classic Nisa eye.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Seems well, there looks longer. But
Yeah, this one I'm still open on that actually.
the other ones he looks fuller.
Yeah, he looks fuller here, kind of like G9 like. Let's see.
looks fuller.
Yeah, it does.
And also the eyes look more out, unhooded. My initial impression, like right away, I was kind of thinking like Genie, but I'm wondering, his cheeks don't seem to move a whole lot. You know what I mean? Yeah.
Maybe. Let's see. Maybe Xeni.
I'm wondering.
Let's
Right there. Renizai?
Xeni, yeah. Who's,
But I don't. The cheeks seem not very reactive.
yeah.
All of them. I was wondering if it was just this thing. You know what I mean? Like it's kind of this riff. But you just one picture, well, you'll see a little. If they, you know what I mean? If they just keep their cheeks down a lot, but they actually are Jez Mojo, there'll usually be something. But I'm still looking and I don't see even here.
Yeah. Okay, let's take a look at YouTube.
The bedrooms.
The bedroom stuff last.
Oh, really? Okay.
So we'd already established, you know, our on-screen relationship, which felt very lived in by this point. Serge has a great sense of humor, you know, as do I like to, you know, have fun.
Yeah, I'm getting Zez. Okay, his hands look wiggly to me.
Without detracting from,
Yeah.
you know, taking it seriously. But yeah, so that was it really.
Yeah,
that
this
was
just looked like
preparation. And then when
Jeep.
we arrived at
So,
the thing, we
inside.
haven't really put
And the
too
hands
much
don't look
significance
tensioned.
on it.
Yeah.
Haven't said, this is the big thing, because as soon as you do that, you know, you're pressurizing yourself as an actor. So yeah, and then we turned up, and I hadn't seen the hotel room. I'd only imagined what it might look like.
Yeah, neat. Okay, cool.
That's exactly what.
Exactly. Excellent. All right. Billy Howe, Nizai.
Now it's time for Johnny. That's fun to say. Especially, you know, you got a little attitude when you don't use the H. Johnny, like HN? No, 2 N's. Oh.
Johnny.
Johnny.
All right. Don't think the cheeks are reacting.
No. You look kind of broad.
Yeah, I'm wondering if it's a haunted-eyed Nizai.
Possibly. This is IMDb. Why don't you click on that? Looks like maybe IMDb's got some good stuff. Yeah, I'm thinking Observe. But like, I'm wondering, like some of his looks. I wonder, is he like a Robert Carlyle? You know, kind of like a more.
I'm still taking him in because sometimes it looks, mouth looks a little
like
ajar.
lower lip.
Yeah, lower lipped. Yeah, I see. But yeah, still taking that in.
You scroll through all of them? Oh.
Yeah, that was all. That was all.
Oh, you got all the way through?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Well.
Yeah. So we can take a look at video.
All right. See if that has anything.
Yep.
Cool.
All right.
That'll work.
This is spirits being at play. The seed of the film came from a period with Johnny Phillips, and I wrote, directed, and acted in Woodward. The title of the film comes from a Ted Hughes poem called Woodward. It's a poem about a wood spirit, and it's about the idea of forces, spirits being at play. The seed of the film came from a period of time I had when I was working mainly as an actor, but of course inevitably ended up not working, and I just had to make something of it. So I used the I made the film around that experience. I just found some of the people very interesting, and I took some elements.
Yeah, I
from
think
people
this is
to
kind of like
make
a
that character and that vibe of somebody who only seemed to be
more
released when he was actually climbing. Mr. John Kirk plays the other character in the film, the Grounder, who is often the guy that runs
grizzled
the business
Mazar
and
word,
employs the
Nizai.
climber in that kind of situation.
A lot of
The Grounder
the way he moves
always
his
knows
head.
about the climber.
Yeah.
Does it those little kind of circles
We
right over the
start
neck?
with the two guys working together on.
He's good. Every time I see him in the movie, I keep thinking maybe he's Dirk, and they show us clips from there. When they go back to him,
in time a few times
Yeah.
and see how the day
Catching-
turned
talking
out,
naturally
and then
interview.
a complete gamble in that we had 2 days to do the action.
he reminds me a lot of Robert Carlyle.
Yeah.
Weather dependent, equipment dependent. We just rode our luck, and we didn't get rain. If it had rained, the climbing would have been impossible. If we'd had a lot of wind, it would have become learning. Always try and keep learning, keep watching. And I've always seen the bigger picture, which has been to my detriment as an actor. And I think that some of the best actors are people who are very blinkered and just involved in what they're doing. And I always was watching other stuff and often getting distracted.
It's lift.
And still do. But
Yeah, he's got a grizzled look, but I keep seeing bobble and a lot of lift.
Yeah, see it. All right. Nizai.
That's not a design. Looks like Chris Pine so far is Genii in the land of Bizez.
Yeah. Jamie McLaughlin.
Okay. First thing that's hitting me is, I think, non-reactive cheeks.
Yeah.
The Gonzez.
He has a long, broad face. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I do. That's what I'm trying to take into what exactly I'm looking at. But the one thing that seems consistent is the cheeks not reacting.
Yeah.
I see that here. Yeah, no, that's actually what I see him leaning, just because of body language. There's a one up there. Oh, never mind. It's okay. Oh yeah, there. Sure, if those body lines.
No, I'm not sure. It's kind of
Yeah.
doing a broody.
He is. He looks very posed. Not sure how.
Yeah. Unnatural that is. All right. I think it's time for video.
I think so. Also, Nez, his eyes look dreamy.
Mm-hmm. Agree.
All right then.
Yeah.
Just put a workbench then?
Yeah. What about
Workbench.
this? Workbench.
This is a scene he's in.
All right. Let's take a look. See what we see.
On your mark. Control. Yes.
Yes.
Who was that boy? Let me see. Roger Bannister, sir. Who's your coach? I'm just a medical student. Good.
Just a medical student.
Nothing to see here.
A gold medal for England. I'm not going to do that.
It's not working really.
Yeah. All right.
So workbench. So you can, I'll take a look at him, see if anything else can be done at a later date.
Remains. Looks nuts.
Looks like he's out of me.
Yeah, it does.
Eyes look bright and lifted. I'd like to see him movement just to
That
confirm.
sounds funny. Mountain rescue coming.
That's I know. Sounds like we watch.
To investigate afterwards. All right.
That
That's him as well.
looks
like
like
Nissan.
looks like Nissan.
All right. Lisa.
Nissan. Stephen Cree.
He looks non-reactive, like looks that
He's from Outlander too. Everyone's from Outlander.
everybody. Oh, here's that dude.
Yeah, he's nice. Looks long.
Yeah, I'm getting nicey with him.
I think so
I
too.
think
But
that looks like Shy.
I'd like to have more.
I think we got more.
Yeah, the eyes look more piercing.
Yeah.
Is it video?
Yeah.
Oh, there you
That
go. Yeah.
looks like Shy.
It does.
It's piercing, dreamy. But video, we can watch it.
Joined, I'm seeing Ian Double right now. So I've got Stephen Cree and John Bell, who
Yeah, that
play
looks like
Ian
Shy
Murray
from
and
Total
younger
Resolution.
Ian Murray. Thank you guys so much for welcoming me into Lollipop.
Thank you. Welcome.
Yeah, that was long.
What has it been like for you, John, to enter the Outlander world?
Incredible. It has been. I'm only just started as well.
We don't care about this
So
guy.
much to go in this world.
He's playing your father on the show.
Mhm.
How have you guys been getting that father-son connection?
John is just fitted in seamlessly from day one. John is extremely confident and professional, and and he paid me to say all of that.
Oh yeah, that looks like Shy. With the piercing.
Yeah, the eye. Yeah. In contrast, this dude, might as well grab him
He
too.
looks like a Nizai.
And he
I was thinking that or Shiny.
Really significant part in Voyager.
He looks more bubbly and fast there.
I think what you're going to see from young Ian is a real change in season 3
Isn't that going to
from a
eyes?
Scottish teenager to his own man.
I don't think
Stephen,
so.
we're going to be catching up with Ian 20
I'd have to
years
look
later.
more.
Mhm. Yeah, I'll come back to him.
Fans
Yeah,
and
I'm
tease
not
us.
really
Yeah.
looking at him right now.
Word. Mr. Cree. That's his last name, not the alien race from Marvel. Now James Cosmo.
Let's see, it's this guy, John Bell. I'll put him on his workbench. Looks broad.
Looks broad.
Interesting. Looks like a pilot.
Cheeks are kind of hard. Like here.
Yeah.
Oh, that's going into his cheeks.
Yeah. Oh, something else.
Yeah, the cheeks are kind of not moving.
Mm-hmm.
What is the chances of Nizai? I'm thinking one of Nizai or Zenai.
Let's take a look at the video.
God, can I see a few more pictures? This
Sure.
one here. Yeah, because he has quite a rather low set mouth, but also his eyes are just the paleness. They're kind of light looking. So I'm like, cool if there was more of him without the beard. Okay. There he looks kind of like an Izai. Maybe just because he's chipper looking, but I'm wondering if I'm not seeing lift. Yeah. I was wondering if it was just the paleness of the eyes, but
Yeah, I think I have to see.
but here too, like that's
see what
very
you're
perked
saying.
up. That's very perked
Have
up.
to see video to look at the
Yeah.
rhythm of his movements. Ready to watch video?
Yeah, let's do it. Well, actually, no. You know, and I realized this is why we put a step in there. Actually, I think we have enough to put in a workbench because he was down in G9, so I think that's well for workbench and he can come back.
Got it. All right.
Is that everyone from Outlaw King?
Yes.
You're crushing it. All right. Why don't we take a look at requested and see perhaps something from 011.
Here.
Oh, no, you just go to the there and requested. Thinking. All right. Again.
Going to slab.
Cool. All right. So let's just pick someone here. Andromeda. I used to watch that show. Who's Anne Marie Louise?
Let's see. Grab the name. Let's see. C. Again. There we go.
All right.
Possibly like Nizai.
That's what I'm thinking too. It's got the more out,
Lift.
unhooded eyes, lifted,
The G outward.
bright eyes, but they're diffuse.
Yeah.
Big smile, but the cheeks sound like they're reacting to it. Yeah, these eyes, I think.
And read the leads.
Yep. Yeah, that was easy.
Want to see someone else?
Let's go back to a show here. Chilling Adventures of Sabrina.
Show you want to watch?
Not necessarily, but I see they're advertising a lot, so
Mm.
it means they might have. I'm also wondering if there might be some Vijay in here. I think we have her already. I think you're unrequested.
I am. No more.
No more.
Naishi.
All right. So maybe some Naiji in here then. Good hope.
Maybe.
Ross Lynch. I think he's I'm already working on him. He's, I think, a Dursens, I think a Baji or Jibai.
All right.
You know what? Makes you wonder, because when I saw the previews, I was thinking this might actually have some Bez in it, which I could use. I'm wondering about Kieran Shipka, because I have gone back and forth between Jaini and Naiji. I'm wondering if she's not a Jaivi.
Okay. You want to take a look at that?
Yeah.
Right.
Lucy Davis is there as an Izai.
Chance Perdomo.
Don't have him.
It's like a Mizai or something. Like that.
Yeah. Maybe Gina, maybe Nizai.
Yeah.
Michelle Gomez. Naizi, we have her. Jazz St. Clair. Sounds familiar. Is she Gina? We have her.
Yep. Sheena.
Cool.
That's
T.
yeah.
Sounds. I don't have that. Okay. Yeah. And she looks odd. I'll say more than that. Looks odd, I think. Adeline Rudolph. That sounds familiar. Do we have that? That is a cool name that rolls off the tongue. That's
Yep.
just a cool name. Well, maybe she's more than just a cool name. Not air toss. Just a cool name. Richard Coyle. Coyle. Do you know that? He looks a little familiar.
Okay.
Question. Okay.
Nice.
Oh, nice. Izai. I liked her better than the elf girl for Strider. It's my personal opinion. I think Aragorn should have gone with her. Tell the elf lady. I know everyone thinks I'm wrong about that. I don't care.
What's your opinion?
That's my opinion.
Abigail Cohen.
Good. Make a nice little hall here.
Mm-hmm. You're also not a fan of Liv Tyler, so there's that.
She's growing on me.
Lachlan.
Lachlan.
What?
Got it. Ah. Like you don't say ah. In fact, you're being culturally insensitive. All right. Let's do this.
Starting off with Kiernan. Shook. Alright. So big differences would be on the G versus Jai. And also possibly the breaks. We might be able to see something there.
Definitely getting sub and Jez. I believe.
Yeah.
That's Emma Watson.
Yeah, something where it looks more aware.
Yeah.
And also this looks more like Yang,
Mm-hmm.
the
It does.
body posture. Yeah, that looks more.
The eyes still look like her cheeks are activated, but the eyes still, yeah, there too.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it looks more like an IG.
You can look at video just to confirm. Oh, you're good.
I'm good for today.
Yeah.
I'll just make sure I didn't miss anything, but I don't feel anything. I don't feel rattled by these images at all, or wobbled.
They're out and
Jazz Perdomo. Are we going right to video?
I know.
Jeez, buy me some pictures first.
good thing for you. I don't even have to buy them. Or a good thing for me, I guess.
Oh.
Yeah, okay.
Looks maybe Nizai.
Nizai, yeah. I don't see the cheeks move. That's a big expression.
The hand, that's a Yang gesture, but the hand didn't look much tension really.
No.
Still look like the base might be a little wiggly.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Okay, see that? His eyes.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And the way he's holding that cup in that left hand.
Yeah.
I'm cool with Nizai if you are. Oh, yeah. That looks like a Nizai.
Good.
Happy or tapey? I guess you're just supposed to know.
Or not.
Or not.
Looks like a Nizai also.
I think so, yeah.
Eyes. Looks like a aware smile that's not going into the cheeks.
Here. Yeah.
Yeah.
Eyes are real drinking in. Cheeks aren't moving though.
Mm-hmm.
Same to the picture, she looks more squinty, but still overall lift.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, looks like a
Yep.
Nizai.
Nizai. All right. Next up, Blaine Rudolph. I wonder if this is Nizai too.
Yeah. Shades of Nizai.
Yeah. I'm getting Gatherer.
Yeah.
And knee, it looks more diffuse.
Yeah, and it looks like G,
Mhm.
but not going into the cheeks.
Yeah, she has rounded cheeks, but I don't think they're really very active.
Mm.
Three Nizai. Three Nizai ladies walk into a bar.
Bubble Mac.
They're like,
Rich Coil. He looks kind of lifted also, like a
he does. He
Nizai.
looks like a Nizai.
G doesn't go into the cheeks and lifted.
Mischievous.
Looking. Yeah.
That's what I'm getting to.
Nizai. everywhere.
Who's that, by the way?
It's the Agnes
Uh-huh.
Dane. They're acting something together.
Yeah. He has a little more wrinkly in his face than some Nizai do, but it still looks non-reactive in the cheeks.
Hi.
Nizai. Abigail F. Cohen. Serious.
He got a middle initial.
Yep. When you're really serious, though, like really serious, the first thing is his initial. F. Scott Fitzgerald. Like, oh, wow, he just starts with mystery. It's a bold choice.
This looks like either Ziny or Nizai. Her eyes look drinking in.
He does.
It looks like G.
Yeah. This one here? Looks more like a Nizai, I think.
Yeah.
This looks a little longer, I agree, in certain pictures, but overall, and the eyes look quite drinking. And it's a strong signal. And her body lines there look a little more compact than a tower.
Tower.
In the hands.
Okay. Yep. Nizai.
Nizai. They like the Nizai in this show.
Yep. Nizai, both sheeps and corns. Lachlan. Looks like a gatherer.
Yeah, exactly. A net and knee. Looks like knee.
Yeah, knee. Yeah.
It's kind of pillowy, but I don't know if those cheeks are moving or reacting much.
Yeah.
Yeah, got the gather hands, compact, wiggly. Like here, she's got a soft face and she's all emotional here, but I still don't know if I see those cheeks move.
No, I'm not seeing those cheeks move. That looks more G, like outward.
Yeah, take an easy eye. Yeah, there she's kind of giving a snarl of the cheek still around her. I'm wondering this Karen and Ship, because each time she's a Nizai. Let's just put her to workbench, just in case. Because she's been a challenging case for me, so that'll give me another thing to go, what if? It's nice that maybe the case is challenging to have a good new approach to try to come at it.
Grab her name.
Nice. Very nice. All right, let's take a look at another requested. From the...
Keep wanting to go here. Let me just close that. No.
Calls to me.
It calls me, it's right there.
Let's see. We've done 011. We did a couple of Malcolm. Let's see if there's someone else there. What about? Got a bunch of 011, so we can do some there. On Dire Magpie. Try that one.
Leo.
Tadashini. Todashini. This might be not much.
Unless there's
Let me see video.
let's take a look. All right.
I think we should probably
Yeah.
try something else.
Yeah,
All right.
Dire Magpie, if you have any videos or media of him,
He probably maybe did put
Yeah.
it up there. It just looks like it's a little more challenging to find.
yeah,
So we have a lot of requested samples. So I think especially with ones that are easier to tackle, we can
lower hanging fruit.
low hanging fruit.
All right.
Let's see. Well, we can try to get one from him again. You can go here and see if we can find one that's from him. All right. What do you pick?
Let's see what we got here.
Mark Carter. Let's see, a YouTuber.
Is that him?
I'm guessing.
Painter. Yeah, right, because it says, yeah, realist painter.
Okay. That's a picture. That's him.
Yeah.
Looks
maybe like an IG.
I'm wondering. I was wondering that, but I was also thinking that was one of these chances he's ad.
It looks like Nez.
Does look Nez, yeah. Has that dreamy signal from the eyes, but not sure if it's Dur ad yet.
Artist.
All right, see what video is like. Again, that might be receptive.
Let's see.
I've actually been moving my studio from downtown Austin to my new home south of Austin, or in South Austin. And in fact, we've finished the student studio, which is where I hold my private
doesn't
classes.
seem natural state to me.
This is an exclusive studio that I've built just for my students and for all, for anyone who takes my private classes. And my studio, which is right next to it, is under construction, and I may bring you guys some updates as that nears completion. But
His cheeks don't look like they're
so I
moving,
moved my
but he looks
studio
more odd.
in a
I'm
new
wondering the chances he's
location. I
eye.
absolutely love
These I
it.
do art. His hands
And
look.
we've got.
He was kind of. I was wondering if he was like amnesia eye, or his cheeks don't seem.
New, What's Wrong with My Painting episodes coming up, featuring some great art. Geneva Fine Art is going fantastic. I just want to thank everybody for all the wonderful reviews we're getting on our products, number of sales every day and everything else. And so we're real excited. If you want to read any of the product reviews, just go to any product page and just keep scrolling down and it'll come to the review. By the way, I have my own art supply company right here in Austin, Texas, and we manufacture all of our own products. We have a whole line of paint and brush holders, palettes, color checkers, all sorts of things. So go.
That's the only one.
Let's see. Interview.
Well,
if not, there's a speed.
Yeah.
So I'm going to do a demonstration and show you guys how to mix any color in the world with oil paint using a simple palette.
I think those are gathered
I've got
hands.
3 colors that I'm going to match, and it's the same workflow no matter what color in the world you're trying to mix. You can use this very
keeps his
same
arms
workflow.
close into his body.
It'll always get you to
And even when he's doing
colors
like 20 motions with his hands, he has that
now
the
before I
wrist pulled
start,
back, his
I've got
shoulder
another
pulled
video
back. You know what I
called,
mean? He's not really.
How to mix colors, which is on drawmix.
Got a bit of a more of a sedate
Sort of it explains
riff.
how to
I
mix
was giving
colors in
serious
the
consideration to
context of
that
doing a
to
painting.
do a sub,
Talks
but I haven't
about color
seen
groups
anything
and,
other than his
making
more
steps and some
calming
other
energy,
things.
more
But I want to keep
laid
it
back.
real simple in this
But his eyes
video
seem
and
pretty
show you just
out
how
to
easy
me.
it is
Yeah, they do.
to
He
match
looks like
any
he's
color with oil paint. Okay, so let's start with this color that's a dirty reddish color, and I'm going to match that color.
Mark Carter. Today is Nizai Day.
Apparently.
Because most don't, you see?
Yeah, I know, right? Oh, a show that I was thinking of, that other show was one that was just popular, the Chilling Adventures of Sabrina. That's not the one that actually I realized I thought might have some Bijan in it. It's actually Waterloo Road.
Ooh, Waterloo Road. What is Waterloo Road?
I don't know, it looks kind of like maybe like a young adult kind of soap opera-esque.
Ah, all right.
Actually, if you don't mind, I'm particularly interested in female. Oh. No. There's a different way I've done this before. Since we're not watching the show, I don't really feel necessarily, unless it becomes more popular, with doing all of it because I don't feel the motivation. But I am interested, as I mentioned, to see that any perhaps AdSense ladies. So it's actually, I do that sometimes. It's a kind of reading. So Jolene, now let's kind of scroll through here and see perhaps we see it might be an AdSense.
Most of them don't have pictures.
Yeah. Okay,
Any
skip.
desire or
Yeah.
something.
Read.
Another Nizai. It's going to be Nizai heavy.
How about Kirsty? Okay. How about sure, let's check with that. Yeah.
Nizai.
What about Kirsty Steele?
You want to see Kathy?
Sure.
Yeah.
All right, never mind.
I think this is a Nizai show.
All right, fine.
Kirsty Steele. Yeah.
Boo. Okay, well, not boo, but I have a lot of these eye ladies. Well over 1,000 now. It doesn't look like there'll be any problem finding more.
No.
All right, let's see. Okay, here's one that I'm wondering if there's any Naiji in here. And perhaps we'll watch it, although I don't know if we'll watch it, but it's the one, it's a new movie with Natalie Portman called Vox Lux. I wonder. All right, so I think we have a lot of these people already.
Do we have Rafi Casti?
Yeah.
So,
Well, I'm sorry, nothing is Ni's eye, but I'm on the hunt.
You want to add her to the list though? Since
No,
we got
no,
her
I'm
up?
saying,
Right.
if it's a show that we actually are going to watch, then I'll
Oh,
get the
wait,
whole
we're not
cast.
going to watch this movie.
Not this time. I don't have an interest in watching the show. No,
Is it a show or a movie?
either way. Yeah, she's in Ni's eye. We have her in the collection already.
Oh, like something else.
Signy, I think.
Exciting. Yeah.
All right, this isn't panning out. I was hoping there'd be more Naiji ladies in here because we need more of them.
Yeah, Nisai.
No. All right, fine. All right. It'll be like that. All right, let's go back and check out.
What are we checking out?
Let's do another question one. Let's include everyone. Let's see what jumps out to me. Or anything jump out to you? Anything jumps out to you?
How about Michelle Ang?
Okay. What if she's in Ni's eye?
Statistically speaking, in the acting world,
They're strong.
that's a strong possibility that that's the case. Yeah, because I mean, that's what she looks like, actually.
It does.
Yeah. Yeah. That's a Nisai.
Or hold up, she probably is,
Yeah.
but I also make sure that she's not a G9. We should look a little more. I know, but thoroughness.
Thoroughness, yes.
Thoroughness.
But I'm saying, I'm not seeing her cheeks
No.
react here in the
No.
smiling pictures.
Agree.
And her eyes look drinking in. Yeah, it doesn't look like she's pushing in any of the pictures. Yeah, no pushing. No
Yeah,
pushing,
no
just
pushing.
drinking and
All right.
hoping against hope.
We could use a few GI ladies. I'm so glad there's Stone. I have all the files that I need. That way, going forward, whatever it is, but the starter collection that everyone learns off of will be complete. Because otherwise, I can't have like, is it an IG lady? We could use an IG lady. Is it a GI lady? We could use one of those. And then I'll be saying like, oh, these eye. It's always great when you read a new soul. You know what I mean? That's always a wonderful moment. But I'm kind of balancing that now with the strong desire to complete the Rosetta Stone.
What should we do now?
Is that, you got that one?
We got that one.
Let's do another question.
All right, you pick next one.
Yeah, okay. Let's see. Let's go with curious. This is interesting. Lydia Benecki, criminal psychologist.
Oh. Interesting.
Hands are quite compact.
She may be a Nizai.
I actually think his hands look hard to me.
Interesting.
So it's more yang. There, the body language.
Oh, you're right. But she looks odd.
She does things as Xenoi.
Oh.
Makes sense. In this kind of field, a lot of times Xenoi or Baiji has house. Again, nothing at Xenoi, but we have well over 1,000 now. I was wondering if it was going to be a Baiji who also show up here, but this looks like a Xenoi.
Yeah. What? I'm going to tell you what you're seeing.
Yeah, as Jilene saw right away, I'm seeing Ob. It has the broad face, the eyes are unhooded. Then also Zez, the cheeks are unreactive. But then she also, you see here, she has a rather natural boundary setting in her body language. Even when she's doing the coquettish thing, it gives off a bit of boundary setting. Here, where she had her hand on the wall, the last photo you did, this is kind of like a coy, feminine pose. Still, there's quite a lot of body tensioning there, and the eyes look pushing. And it's subtle, but Xenai, because they have Zez as their strongest signal, they have a lower set mouth in the face than Nizai. They're both Zez, which means the cheeks are not very reactive, and the mouth doesn't radiate out a lot of emoting from that area into the cheeks, but it's even more localized and lower set between a Nizai to Xenai.
Right. Cool.
Good one.
Yep. Former wife of Forrest Becker.
Okay. Good.
What do we have Forrest Becker with?
Actually, we should probably hold off here because we
Yeah.
won't have it, because this is probably a 2 for case.
Oh, because he's not.
I think he's at workbench right now.
Yeah.
I mean, if you want, we can do them both. Because I have an idea of what he is.
She looks like. Oh, it's drinking in.
It does.
Looks like either a Vizai.
I think she's a visa. I think he
yeah.
is too.
Yeah. And then she has that gem-like
Mhm.
quality to the eyes, but also the G and.
Yeah, it looks a lot like on the knee's eye thing. It's
Yeah.
the correlation. It looks like a knee's eye with
Yeah.
laser eyes.
Laser eyes. Neat.
And they're interesting when she gives a side eye, she squints. Unlike say a knee's eye, when they do that, they get more pinpoint vibe. She actually gets like sly, slinky.
Mm-hmm.
You know, all the V mojos when they get their worldview squint on.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, there he is. I think the double V's eye.
Mm-hmm. Good neato. I like Becker.
All right, I got a few more shows that I'm not necessarily particularly interested in watching myself, but I saw them passing and wonder if we might get a scout something from them. All right, one is called Taxi Brooklyn. We have her down as Nijai or something. Jackie Ito. We don't have him.
Hi.
He looks like, what are you thinking?
Either Jinai or Nizai.
I'm thinking same thing. And I think we might still need a few Jinai males. Not a lot, but we use a few.
Right. Let's, you want to see if the rest of the cast, the rest of the
Yeah.
cast has for us.
Good thinking.
And then
James
tackle
Colby.
them all.
Well, if they have to, yeah, we'll only grab them if they look interesting. James Colby. Can you click on this real quick?
Yeah, we've seen him in Gotham.
Maybe he's a Jinai. Although I think he might be an Nizai. We'll see. If you're wondering, like Jinai, Nizai, Wabi sometimes say like, oh, we think it's that, because you could think, oh, they're so different. One is Der, and one is Ad, one is Zez, one is Jez, and those are big deals, and they do show up strongly in one's overall life practice and the energetics of the instrument. But when you do like a quick cursory look, sometimes some things that stand out the most, and this shows up in the first challenges that we point people to when they're trying to learn mojo reading, is sub versus ob and G. So G really pops out like as being engaging. Sometimes you see that full face and an engaging smile, and you know what you're seeing one of those two.
Mm-hmm. We have him.
We do, Nizy.
Jennifer Esposito. We have
I
her.
think so.
Bill Heck.
And it looks yeah, find those males. We have her, Jaini. Raul Casso. Well, he looks pretty. Luke Roberts.
Like the Nizai.
Interesting. I like to look at him then because we actually have him down, I believe, as a Nizy. He was the hard ass from England in Black Sails that came to straighten everybody out.
Oh. Who was having a relationship with the
Brothel lady. Well, not the brothel lady, but the farm, the aristocrat lady.
Yeah.
All right, let's see what we got.
That seems cheeky. That's what goes up his eyes.
This is what you know what I mean.
Yeah,
He looks
Jinai.
like A grade or B grade.
Mm-hmm.
Right there, that's like everyone. Jinai. Jinai male, everyone.
Yeah. All right.
Cool.
Coolio.
James Colby. I'm getting Ob.
Yeah. He looks like non-reactive. I'm wondering if he's a Nizai.
Yeah, I'm not sure. He's not really grabbing me.
Yeah.
So let's move on. And then this guy, make sure he's the Nizy. We're feeling kind of tickling. We'll pull him back to workbench. He has a broader face, but kind of a Yanger look about him. His eye contact.
Mm-hmm. Oh.
Yeah, I see what you're saying. maybe, sometimes Nizai do play more Yang roles.
Yeah, it's just something about him. Sometimes looks like he has more left. And can we take a look at the video?
Yep, let's do it.
How do you say it?
Luke Roberts. It's very upright, very English.
It is very nice though. Yeah, but any way you say it, I like it. Well, welcome, your new show, Ransom. Like right off the bat, it starts off kind of action-packed, right?
Yeah, it fast tracks you in.
Can you please tell viewers at home what Ransom is about?
So Ransom is about a very impressive hostage negotiation team.
The other video might be better. So, yeah.
He told me about this extraordinary man named Laurent Combelbert at Beaumont.
And that guy likes an Nizai on the right.
Yeah.
Change, alter, maybe lower the expectations of your adversary
A lot of crinkling.
and get them to ask for something they had no idea that they needed. So yeah, absolutely. It's a fascinating and
Also,
Laurent's
those are
fascinating
sun
character.
He seems more actually squinty.
Inspired by him.
And the way he juts there.
It's I mean, an amazing sort of creature, I think. But yeah, these scenarios are fascinating and they're so informative. And as Frank says, there's a little bit of an education.
His jutting seems
about
natural.
how these
Yeah,
deals
it
are done.
does.
And these are transferable skills. So
Yeah. Okay, I see it.
we're all to some.
Cool. All right. Got a little bit there. Got a little bit. All right, let's go back to requested. Who's picking it?
Yours.
Ooh, family, it looks like. Okay, can you put after vlogging, put family?
Like, just type
No, after vlogging, how we do it, slash.
//
Cool. Both them. And then if you could go down here to Mojo Families. So make a little line there.
One.
Make a new line. Make a single new line. And their last name there, and then both their names there. Belazer. Oh, no, it doesn't count. Sorry, I should. My bad. They're not same sex. Doesn't look like. False alarm, everyone. I got excited. The same-sex family members, the major proof of concept points. I get all excited whenever it comes up. All right, let's take a look anyway. Let's do it. A twofer. Stefan Mel.
All right.
I'm guessing that's the dude.
Not sure. He's he's her hubby.
Probably. They look odd.
Yeah. They look either Nizai or Bizai. Maybe.
Or is it G or something? They look G to me. Ob with G.
Yeah, Nizai and Bizai would be.
I'm saying that I haven't ruled out G by or something.
Okay.
Although it doesn't look like the cheeks moving too much.
No. Video perhaps?
Let's do it. Bring on the video. I think that if you click on the database, there's Stefan Mel, I think is the name of there.
again with another video. Today we're going to be doing the spicy noodle challenge ×2. We haven't done the normal one, but we're like, why not do the ×2? Because hot.
Hey, make sure
Hot stuff.
it's over
It's
the
like
time
a
too.
gym life
We're
quality
yeah,
analysis.
it's like for real, bro.
gonna have the trolls in the comments thinking that. See that? ×2.
Guys, it's so funny because we ordered this. Where was it that we ordered it? I think it was Amazon, and they charged us like 20 something bucks, and then it came in a Walmart box. We could have went to Walmart and probably bought this for like $6 or cheaper, but we paid 20 something dollars for this thing. But it's all good because we love you guys.
But yeah, but another thing is, so supposedly this thing is supposed to be super hot, and I really like my spicy food.
Yeah, we both do, but he does more than I do.
We'll see if this thing is really that hot, but I'm kind of skeptical. We'll see.
We'll see. I'm actually gonna read the directions
the hands.
because I guess it comes with
She's a little harsher
and also the liquid sauce.
riff about her. I thought maybe that's why I was thinking it's possible she was a G-Vibe.
Yeah, but her cheeks are not reacting.
Oh no, they aren't. You see what I'm saying? Though she has kind of like a she's kind of a little more.
I mean, she jumped out as drinking in.
Well, there's a difference between physiological and game style. Her game style is similar to G-Vibe. Like the way she's acting here is more similar. If you would actually line up 20 V-Vibe vloggers and 20 G-Vibe, she's acting way more like a G-Vibe here. She isn't, like you were saying, but
Yeah,
maneuver-wise, the way she's taking charge here, and her the husky nasally, she has a bit more of a harsh nasal. If you listen to like other V-Vibe vloggers,
It does look like the bird.
a little more
That is the animated,
fluttery, a little more
Yeah, that's
I
crazy.
don't know about that or not, but
obviously in.
All right. So,
Double V-Vibe.
double Visi.
All right. So another thing is Doctor Who has a new doctor, and I think we have her. She's a Nizai, but I believe when she came in, they introduced like a new set of like surrounding supporting characters. So you could type in maybe on Yahoo for 13th Doctor new cast or something like that. Probably Yahoo.
Google wouldn't have it.
It might. It's 13th Doctor new cast. I was thinking that because this is pictures versus standard search. This is the new cast, so
Here.
nothing was them. So yeah, these we have her. She's Nizai. I don't know if we have those other three actors.
All right. Bradley Walsh.
Let's do it.
It's like a new side.
It does. Come on, come on. They're strong.
Very well adapted.
They
to
are.
This, line of work.
Yeah, it looks like an eye.
Yeah.
The eyes look like they're out, but they look receptive, not pushing. They also look diffuse, not clear, and the cheeks look non-reactive, and the smiling seems to be like they're more macking, more placed, more aware, and those hands compact, wiggly. Knees high, and lots of lift. All right.
Right. Also, Tosin Cole.
Those cheeks might be reactive. I'm not sure.
Yeah, I'm undecided. I'm between Nizai and Gina.
Yeah, same one again. I think I feel like I'm getting more tone, but maybe she just has a lot of G because there looks more Nizai.
More Nizai.
Yeah.
Yeah. think jury's still out.
There's your hands. I'll show you. I think you see in motion.
Yeah. Good video.
Let's do it.
Well,
Oh, whoa, okay. That's very close
Really
up.
close.
Through my mind, then. I don't know if I can bring change to the world, but I do know I
I think it might be his eye.
bring
yeah.
a new energy, a new vibe, a new perspective, my perspective to the world, the way I view life, and the way I view things. Just trying to put that into some piece of art and give it to the world, yeah.
Mapping.
Biggest achievement so far, I say becoming an actor. Just finding something that I was really passionate about doing.
Yeah, his eye.
That's something I really want to succeed in. And
Chief's not reacting. He's not pushing.
Breaking that mold.
Breaking that mold.
Not. They're on these eyes.
I know. This last day, she's a Meany's eye too, isn't she? is the whole main cast Meany's eye? Is that what it is? Is that where we are?
Maybe.
I think so.
That's
That's looking very
Yeah, she's looking very nice eye. The
yeah.
drinking in, big
Cheshire.
smile.
Rounded cheeks, but they're not actually flexating very much.
Yeah.
There, they've got the compact but wiggly energy. Loose baseline tensioning. All right, so all in his eye. All right, you want to pick the question?
Yep.
Speaking of which, are there any requests from you?
I think we may have read them all, but let's see. All right, we got a few. What's that? Who that? I don't know why I requested this person, but
I'll come back to them.
yeah,
I don't think there's a mistake. So you can click it off just so we don't.
do what with it?
Just click it off. Yeah, click it
Delete
off.
it?
And then actually, because that's some music, I want to look anyway just to make that request. And then I'm going to be a workbench.
Right. Let's see, Lee Cross.
That was you, right? Sounds familiar. I think robotic.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, that was me.
Yeah, I think we looked at her once, but we wanted to come back to her.
Yeah. She looks maybe like a Nizai actually.
Yeah. Or possibly a Zyne, but it doesn't look very active in the cheeks.
No, it doesn't.
But it looks like G.
G.
Yeah, so she looks more compact than a lot of them, but.
This is cute. Let's see video.
It doesn't come on. not crazy long. We really want to look at those digits if she has to wear gloves. Oh, they're a little compact there.
Yeah, they do look.
How about here? I think I might get some more.
That's not her.
Oh. It's on her?
I don't think so.
So, yeah.
It's a different one.
No, someone else. But that person looks like an easy eye.
I know. I think we're on something. Okay, how about here? Here we go.
And over the years, people's asked me a lot of questions saying, how'd you get to where you are today, Lee? What's your story? How'd you get started? So I think it's time to finally let you guys know. I was born and raised in Alaska.
She seems like has a lot of lift.
We had an outhouse in the
But her face is leaner.
Yeah.
bathroom. And oftentimes
A lot of lift.
A lot of lift.
we lose electricity for a couple days, so we just pull out the candles. I go split wood with my dad for heat. I thought it was a really nice life. I use snow to build life-size animals.
Yeah, the eyes.
Mm-hmm.
I would build my own worlds using anything I could find, whether it be icicles, snow, limbs, dirt. It was like a burning fire inside of me to create with my hands. I wanted to sculpt the animals I was seeing, and I wanted to use a substance that wasn't snow, because snow melts, and I wanted others to be able to enjoy them too. So I did. I was 12 years old at the time. I never had any training in art. That's when my business started. It was a
Yeah,
tremendous
the eyes look
honor
really
to
drinking
me
in.
Yeah.
that others actually wanted what I loved to do, especially being just a kid at the time. Animals were the embodiment of beauty and innocence to me.
Is
And
that?
I wanted to
Yes,
show what I
yay.
saw in them.
Do you want to erase that case?
Yeah. Thank you for reading.
Sure thing.
All right.
All right. I'm almost scared to try this, but I was curious. We saw that channel, Cambridge School Shakespeare. It has all these like acting real stuff. I was wondering if we kind of scroll through what they got and see if there's any Niji or Jinai in there. Or Vijay or Jaivi. Basically, Jez. Because actually we have, I think, all the Serb. We're comfortably over 1,000 on them.
So it's what's it called?
Cambridge School Shakespeare.
So forgive us for not sharing, but we are going into YouTube territory.
Cambridge School Shakespeare. Oh, yeah, 16 videos, so I was gonna have more. All right, what do we got? Oh, we did her, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
It must look like Nizai.
Never mind. All right.
It looks like Nizai.
Yeah. It's fine.
That's so funny. It's like all shades of Nizai.
I'm happy you're happy, Jilene. Okay, it was a case I'm personally interested in. One things I've been working with, many things in the D grade. One of them is some smooth operator Nai-Z that can be easily confused for Nai-G. And I'm wondering if Christopher Plummer is one of those.
Mm.
So he's down as Nai-G, and so I want to see if there's anything that makes me think he should go to Workbench. And Bill actually mentioned that I watched a lot of movies growing up, and Sound of Music was one of the many movies that I saw. My family was really into that movie. So the fact that he starred with Nige, Julie Andrews may have influenced me because that was something I saw when I was really young. Also, he's played a lot of romantic leads, more romantic leads than is typical for Nige actors to play.
That's an interesting.
Yeah, but I was wondering.
That's low set. Not as low set as
Yeah.
Xenite, but
And some of the expressions like there looks like maybe lower lip,
yeah.
heavier. Let's put on a workbench then. All right, cool. I was wondering about that. All right, another show that I saw in passing on something in our cable in Midnight, Texas. Again, we're just gonna skim through and see if there's anything besides these eyes. Or something, because Francois Arnaud, he's Nige. We have him, he's Nige.
Gee, okay.
Dylan Bruce. Sounds familiar.
Yeah, he looks familiar. It's a cool name.
That is a cool name, Charlene. That should be out there.
That should be. All right, Gina.
That looks right to me.
Yep.
Magnum. Harissa Fitzhenley. Sounds familiar. It's an unusual name. I'll do it. No tits Henley. Shiny. Ariel Kebbel. Sounds familiar too. Although maybe it's a guy I'm thinking of. Something Kebbel. I think it's a Nige, that name. Don't do it, Charlene.
I'm feeling punchy.
I know. And Charlene, she's such a sweet person. She's really virtuous, but everyone has her little things. Her thing is she has a hard time resisting making fun of names. It's very like.
It's right there.
It's I'm sophomore. It's like kindergarten humor. It's awesome.
Okay.
You know, okay. Was it gonna be kibble or something like that?
No. Actually, I was like laughing even before anything else.
just the idea of being able to do it is exciting. He's a Gina. We have him. Peter Mensa, Iz, Sarah Ramos. That sounds like we have her.
It's like a neat side.
Probably.
There she is. Limited media.
All right.
It's me. Want to go there now?
No, not really. And actually, I mean, she doesn't look like she has a whole lot, actually. Yul Vasquez, we have him as something. It's Nige, I think. Yeah, we have Nige. And then Nestor Carbonell, Gina, and Joanna Kant. I think we have her too. Nisa, I think. All right. We already have that show. Fine. All right. So back to our question then. Who's up? It's me. Is it my turn or your turn?
It's gonna be your turn.
Let's see what we got going on here. All right. I can hope that maybe this is a Vaiji. We'll see. Catherine Roos, games journalist. Probably know what she's probably gonna be Xena or something.
Where is that?
Katharina Roos.
Ah.
Yeah, it's more technology. Okay.
Well, let's see.
Let's see.
She could be.
Could be anything.
It's her. I don't know. Could be an inside.
Not sure.
She looks obsessed.
She does. Yeah, maybe he's on. Let's come back, Derek. I want to come back because I'm like being punchy on that now. Let's see. Pick something else then. Let's see. Let's try. Let's see. What about? Okay, I'm curious what this movie is.
That means,
Frauen? What does it mean?
I know Frauen means woman.
Check that.
Traum is like a dream.
She's probably me, so. How about this? How about this one? How about Marika Rock, a dancer singer? Never mind.
It's looking easy.
It does.
Okay. You want to choose another one?
Yeah. Let's see.
Isn't our point of reading them too? No, or we're not going for reading these people.
Oh well, let's go and grab. Since we pulled her up, let's go and get her. You're right.
Well, her, I think it was old footage, and we maybe.
Okay, we'll come back with a little more challenging. Okay.
But I just guess in general.
No, in general, yeah. I was just being silly there. But no, I appreciate your firmness of principle, Jacqueline. Let's try. What about? Interesting. A little fun. How about Boom Shika, a typologist? Let's see if they got themselves accurate or not. That's always kind of fun.
Just inside.
That is, looks absurd.
Sides or drinking in.
Does look a lot of lift.
On the left, yeah. Yeah, she's not pushing.
Let's see. Some video. I can see in motion.
All right.
Just be sure. Must be fine what you think she is. INFJ. Okay, you're not sub. And it's not sub or Jez. She got the N.
She got G.
She got the N right.
In this video, I want to speak to you guys about a question or a comment that an individual called Corinne
Lisa.
Lisa.
Her cheeks are not moving. She's
No.
drinking in. That she.
I found it really interesting, so I wanted to share it with you.
Oh, look at that perk up. Bubble. Big perk up. And it's more diffuse, clear, not clear-eyed.
Yep. Lisa.
Wow.
My turn.
Your turn.
Let me see. I didn't realize I had some outstanding reads, so let me keep looking. Investigate.
One of yours, I think, was a twofer.
That's so. The Hanson family. Now let's take a look. Brett Sparks. And Rennie Sparks.
Is Rennie a guy?
I have no idea.
If so, are you not excited yet? This might be a family entry.
Oh my goodness.
No.
No.
I mean, it's still exciting. It's still exciting. They look, well, he looks odd
Yeah.
to me.
I'm gonna be too easy. Let me see. Let's look at some video.
They're not the most famous musicians.
No.
It's pretty challenging. I think maybe when we get a little further along.
Yeah. I don't think.
Yeah.
All right.
So, all right. Yeah, I think we'll have to do them. Looks like probably mainly through pictures.
Maybe Julia Holter. Let's see.
Let's try it
what
out.
we got there.
Got this. Julie Holto.
Okay. Yeah. It's kind of long. Let's see.
Sometimes it's more compact. This one. Yeah. She might certainly, not all joking aside, she looks a little bit like an Izai. You know what I mean? She's got the big eyes. The cheeks don't look very reactive to me.
Yeah. Okay, let's take a look at a video. Here.
A lot, and my friends, I really like my friends' music.
Yeah, this looks odd.
I myself am sort of dorky, nice person, kind of anxious. I don't know. I'm not like as a personality very intriguing artistically. I think it's more
Compact,
about
wiggly hands.
That's why I see myself as kind of a behind the scenes composer, and I'm creating characters. Of course, like all of emotions I've felt in my life, those are all, you know, I wouldn't be able to make music if I didn't feel the things that I write about and imagine what they feel like or have felt them before. And like in Hello Stranger, which is a cover of a Barbara Lewis song, but it's about, you know, seeing someone you haven't seen in a long time and like the way that feels. I hadn't worked with people before, and I thought maybe it would be like scary or something, but it was actually like way better than doing it alone because I actually trusted myself more because I was able to focus on what I do best, which is like the poetic aspects of it. And
nice. I think maybe a time for one more. All right. See what we got. Were we able to get one for Dire Magpie? Or was his?
Don't know that we were.
Let's see.
We have
Question.
maybe I was looking in the wrong. Yeah, I was looking in the wrong column. All right.
All right. Let's see. Okay.
Oh, we did look at yeah. Go ahead.
Yeah, but we weren't able to
looked
get.
at the Mark Carter.
Oh, okay. All right. Well, we're here now.
Yeah, we're here.
And I'm curious about the author. It might be hard, but I'm curious about the author of All Quiet on the Western Front, Eric Maria Remarque. Okay. Old time, but a decent amount of photos. Seems Zez to me. Those cheeks always look sheer in these photos.
Yeah.
We'll have that one. The doggy. Pretty sheer. Oh, there's his hands. Looks compact. I'm getting ob also.
Mm-hmm. I wonder if that downturn.
Downturned, yeah. It's quite low set.
It is quite low set.
Yeah. Even there with the age, the wrinkling that happens in a Jez mode, you can see more traces of the activation. But here still looks quite sheer.
Yeah.
Those eyes are pushing, I think.
Yeah. Mm. C9?
C9, I think.
Mm.
Oh.
Mm.
Put that picture there. I see oh, there you go.
Looks like a Z9.
Yeah, it does. Z9. Oh, nice. That's a big name.
Mm-hmm.
That's a harder case. It's a very big name, very famous book, and we're working with black and white photos here, but I feel pretty good as Z9.
Yeah.
It's the same signal. All right. That'll do it for this time. And Charlie and I will continue working on the mixed martial arts bubble, and then I think music after that. Okay, stay tuned. Have a wonderful day, and we'll see you next time. That was a nice haul.
It was.